Hi, and thanks so much for joining me. Today we are featuring these two new luminescent eye shades by CHANTECAILLE. If you'd like to see that, please keep watching. I picked these up right away when they became available, and if you're not familiar with the luminescent eye shades, I think they're one of the standout products by CHANTECAILLE. They're wonderful as one and dones, as well as combined. So actually today I will show you one on one eye and one on the other as a one and done, and then I'll go ahead and combine the two to end up with this look. So let's go ahead and just get started. I have on most of my makeup at this point, and it's my typical makeup routine that I've been doing the last few videos, so I'll just list everything below. But I do have these too. They just came in the mail and I haven't even opened them yet. So we've got Zebra. It says CHANTECAILLE is proud to support the Grwm Zebra Trust and their important work protecting this endangered zebra species and its fragile habitat in Kenya. It has this packaging which is consistent with our other luminescent eye shades. And let's see, I haven't seen this in person yet, so let's take a look. So this is the rose gold. Oh, so pretty. Really beautiful shade. And then we have crane here. It says CHANTECAILLE is proud to support Rwanda Wildlife Conservation Association and their work protecting the endangered gray-crowned crane in East Africa. And this is described as smoky burgundy. Ooh, so pretty. So I think for one and done, these are great. So I think I'll do one on one eye, one on the other eye, and then we'll balance them out at the end. So that way you can see them individually as well as together. So I haven't really planned this out, so let's see how it goes. So we're gonna go in with Zebra first on this eye right here. I've got a just nice fluffy brush, number 16 Wayne Goss. And why is the air on? That is weird. Okay, so I'm just going to apply it, and it's really a beautiful one and done. I'm not surprised. I love these anyway. So you've got some iridescence here. You don't need too much to get an impact here. You can use these wet or dry as well. So let's use it dry first, and then let's see if we can intensify in a little bit. But I just want to show you really quickly, that's what it looks like. Of course, you know, eyeliner or mascara will make a big difference. I always forget to remove these little plastic things that cover the mirror. Clean this brush off a little bit. Oh, I do have a little bit of the Hourglass primer. I just am used to doing that now. With these though, I've noticed I don't really need a primer. They seem to do just fine, but it's become a habit for me to put the primer on now. This is really beautiful as well. Okay, so pretty. I think they're both pretty. So that's it, really. I'm going to go under though, each eye as well. Let's see how intense we can get these. Yeah, I'll do a little slight wing today. So this is Zebra and then crane. I did go in with this brown liquid liner, but I went in with Earth in the tight line area, and then that's by CHANTECAILLE. And then I actually haven't put on anything in the waterline. I thought we could try a couple of things. So I have here Romance. It looks kind of in between both of these shades. So let's try this in the waterline. My eyelashes sticking together. And then we'll go in with Brun Agape if we want to change it up a little bit. So here it is in the waterline, Romance, if you want to stick with this color. And here it is here. So there's definitely a pink tone to it, but of course I would like to see Brun Agape in there, so I'm going to take that. Something like Matte Taupe would be interesting too. My eyelashes keep sticking together. Yeah, I think I like Brun Agape better in here. Actually, I think they look nice layered though. So here it is. We've got, I can't remember which is which, Zebra on this side and crane on this side. So let's intensify now. So in case you wanted to kind of see them all alone, that's how they look, but let's go ahead and build. So I'm going to take some of crane, and I really want to go in, let's go in the crease area with this and build it up. Yeah, oh, interesting. They look pretty layered. Do you see that? It's a much more gradual color up here, and it's more, I think, vibrant when you put them together. So here's just crane all by itself, and then this is crane and zebra together, which I think is a really interesting combination. I like that. Let's try and even it up here. So do you see how it comes across as more like deep? And let's go ahead and add a little bit of zebra here and see if we can match the effect. It's a little harder to lighten it up rather than deepen it, so I'm gonna have to go in with crane a little bit more here. And then we're going to use a little bit of water as well. These are so easy to work with. I feel like if you keep it simple with eyeshadow, but you want to do something a little bit more interesting, these are great because you don't have to do much for them to be interesting. So let's take a little bit of this zebra, crane. Let's take a little bit of crane, and I just dipped this brush in some water, and I'm making a little bit of a, just trying to go in the corner here, just to make a little bit of a paste. And then I'm going to add it to this exterior here and see how that looks. Ooh, really pretty. And then let's go underneath as well. I use the CHANTECAILLE mascara as well. This is a Bristles Beauty Brush P06RF. Okay. So now I'm really curious about this one, how this is going to look with some water. So this is zebra. Gosh, this brush looks really enormous for this, but it's Ray Morris. Let's see how it goes. I'm trying to take some of this color without messing it up too much. You definitely get a foiled kind of effect when you really make a little bit of a paste and then add it on. I'm going to take this bristles brush, E05PS, and I'm going to dampen that as well and just take a little bit of that for the inner corner. So you definitely can make these more dramatic if you want to. Okay, you know what this reminded me of? It reminded me a lot of this Chanel blush. So this is the holiday one. It's the illuminating blush powder that they said you can put all over your face. I'm not putting it all over my face, but I would like to apply it just straight because I used it more like a highlighter last time. Let's just see. I mean, this might be a lot of shimmer for one face, but let's at least put this on underneath and then we can top it off with something more matte if it's too much. But I didn't try it like this the last time, so may have to go in the front though with something more matte anyway because of the texture issue, because it will bring out texture here. I actually like this product more than I thought I would. I just purchased it because I wanted to confirm that it was going to be an issue on my skin, but it actually isn't so bad. I mean, that's not a reason to pick it up. It's actually pretty. I should put it that way. It has a really beautiful glow. So if you don't have any texture issues, it is really pretty. So let's go in the front just to see. Just dust it lightly. Yeah, there's a texture right there. So it's definitely like a tipping point where you can add a little bit and it looks okay, but then once you add just the slightest bit more, that texture is going to come out. So let's go ahead and take number 68 like normal, and let's go ahead and apply that. This is the Chanel number 68. Let me get my buffing brush, a little bit of hummingbird powder. And then for lip, I thought, let's try a combination. I have the DIOR 481. I think this is very much complementary to this palette of colors. Yeah, so let's try that. And then I'm thinking putting Plumeria on top, so let's see. Okay, I think that's actually really pretty, but I do want to see, let's just put Plumeria in the center, see how it goes, because I think this complements it really nicely as well. Actually, let me hold them both up. I love these as one and dones. I think they are really easy to use. So if you'd like something a little bit more interesting while using just one shade, I think these luminescent eye shades are beautiful. And I think these two new colors are great additions to what they already have. So now I'm interested in experimenting and combining them with other colors as well. Now, the only one that I think is similar to either one of these is pangolin. So we've got these two. So we've got zebra and crane, and then this is pangolin. If you have that and wanted to know the difference, it's close, but it's not nearly the same. These definitely have more of a warmth to them, and this one's more like of a lavendery kind of shade to it. So I hope that's helpful in case you were wondering, because I was trying to think if there was anything else similar. And I do like combining them. I think that they actually make each other look better. Not that you should get both, but I really liked combining them, because I think with this, it was a little bit light on me. It's still pretty, and then this was definitely deeper, but I think together they were more interesting, and I really liked starting off with the lighter shade and then adding the crane on. I think that really did something for both of the shades. It was a little bit harder to apply this first and then apply this on top. So if I were going to do this again, I would probably start with this and then just intensify with this shade. I think with any of the luminescent eye shades, you can't go wrong, and I think they're just really beautiful colors. Oh, also I thought another blush that I have would be good with this is this one by Hourglass. If you have this, I think this might be really pretty with these shades. Close. I did just want to mention that in case you have it, but I really liked pairing it with this Chanel as well. So let's hold that up and compare them. Yeah, it's very close, isn't it? Especially these two look really similar in their shade, but it's kind of like in between. And I think the lip works really well too, but let me know if you're interested in this, if you already purchased it. If you love Chantecaille, you probably already purchased both of them. So I'd love to know how you are using them or if you're considering them. But that's it for today's video, so please take care of each other, stay well. If you enjoyed this video, if you learned something, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.